This tree is looking good. Isn't it, Charity?
Oh, yes, yes.
But there's one more thing we have to do. The angel. Here, let me help you.
They sure do look happy.
Well, of course they are. Why wouldn't they be?
Well, Miguel was upset when Charity snapped at him and wouldn't let him walk her home. He was afraid that she was mad at him.
Well, she's not.
You know, for a moment there, I thought you were up to something.
Simone, I already told you I wasn't, okay?
Okay. I was wrong.
Yeah, it's about time you realize that.
Kay's plan is working perfectly, Timmy. Oh, she's a clever one. If the fake Charity were to rebuff Miguel too soon, no one would buy it. And our Miss Kay knows that. She knows she has to go slowly, over time, so no one will wonder what's going on.
So Kay's gonna have the fake Charity be nice to Miguel?
And then zap him. And then be nice to him again. And then zap him again. Once people become aware that things are a bit rocky between them, then Kay can have Charity flat out dump him.
Sounds like plan to Timmy.
Oh, yes. She's thought it out very thoroughly. She's laid the groundwork and sowed the seeds. And soon it'll be adios, Miguel. And, of course, Charity's rejection of him will absolutely shatter his heart. And guess who'll be there to pick up the pieces and console him?
Kay?
Oh, it's a sweet plan, isn't it, Timmy?
Except, what about the real Charity? Trapped in that block of ice? Inside that cave? Timmy hates to even think about it. Is she still alive?
Just frozen stiff, lad.
Really upsets Timmy.
Well, you better get used to it, lad, because Charity's going to be in that block of ice for a long time. And I'm talking forever.
Don't say that, Tabitha!
She's as good as gone, which means that she'll never be able to destroy us with her powers.
I'm not gonna light this candle for Sheridan, Ma. Sheridan is gone. All right, she's never coming back. She's dead. I have to accept that. The same way that you have to accept that Antonio's never coming home.
Luis, I believe in miracles, and I have faith in the power of prayer.
Well, Ma, this isn't about faith.
I'm never going to give up hope. And I have this feeling that your brother will be coming home to us soon. Antonio will be home for Christmas.
Did I hear right? Antonio's coming home?
Yes. He called me last night after all these years.
I can only imagine what that must have meant to you, Pilar.
And that's not all, Hank. Luis heard Sheridan's voice.
What?
Yes. I believe that there's a chance that Sheridan may be coming home too.
The report says that it is calm and clear all the way up the coast. So there's nothing stopping us from going to Harmony now. And maybe once we get there, you'll change your mind and get in touch with your family.
Yeah, we'll see.
Anyway, I really feel that Harmony holds something for me. I mean, it could be the key to getting my memory back. Going there could change my entire life.
I think it could change your life too, Brian. That's what you're afraid of, isn't it? That's the only way. All I can do to keep Ethan from finding out the truth is to have an abortion.
Teresa, what are you doing here? At the abortion clinic?
Ethan. I came to get some information for a friend.
You're lying.
No.
Whitney called. She told me everything. Pregnant with Julian's baby. No, I don't want to hear any more of your lies. Your terrible secrets. You were getting your annulment. I asked you, point blank. Did you sleep with Julian? You said no. And I asked you if there was anything else you were keeping from me, and you told me there wasn't. But now I know there is. And it's something so repugnant.
Please,
you're carrying the child of the man I once thought was my father. You made love to Julian.
Then you have to let me
No, I don't want to hear any more of your lies.
But it's not what you think.
Yes, it is. And I don't want to hear you say anything else. In fact, I don't ever want to see you again. Because it is over, Teresa. It's all over.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
It can't be over. I love you.
Teresa, you don't know the first thing about love.
But I'll do anything.
I will never marry you, Teresa. Never.
Teresa.
Whitney.
I was calling your name, but you were a zillion miles away.
I wish. Look. If you came here to talk me out of it, Whitney, you're wasting your time. Because I've made up my mind, okay?
I didn't come here for that. Teresa, I've said all I can say. You know how I feel. This is all up to you now. But I do have to say that I think you should let your conscience be your guide.
Oh, you're about the last person I figure on finding here.
What's up, Jeff?
What's going on, dude?
It's cute, isn't it?
Wait a minute, you looking at baby toys? That's true?
What's true?
Teresa's really pregnant?
What are you doing, Kay?
What's it look like I'm doing? I'm giving Miguel his Christmas present. It's 2 tickets to the Nutcracker. I have to give it to him tonight because the performance is before Christmas, so.
Just when I thought that you were gonna give up going after Miguel.
Wait. What exactly is that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on, Kay. Everybody knows that you love the Nutcracker, especially Miguel. You're counting on him to use that extra ticket to take you.
Oh, you are so off on this? What's the envelope say? Read it and weep.
Miguel and Charity.
It's for both of them. It's not some trick that I cooked up to try to get Miguel to take me instead of her. And I'm sorry to disappoint you, Simone. I'm really sorry that I'm not the devious person that you think I am, but I've changed. Okay, if you don't realize that, it's just too bad.
Forget it. I'm sorry.
No, this is the new Kay. The one who gets everything she wants. Because I have Charity, or at least who everyone else thinks is Charity, on my side.
That Kay is such a liar.
Isn't she, though? I'll have to put a word in for her with our friends in the basement. I'm sure they could put it to good use. After all, she is a Standish woman. She has powers. Though, of course, she's not aware of them, and they're not as strong as Charity's.
After Kay gets Miguel, she won't be interested in working for those meanies in the basement.
I'm afraid she won't have a choice, lad. She used the Book of Spells, and she called on the dark side for help. That's tantamount to selling your soul. Oh no, Kay owes them. And this is a debt she's gonna have to pay.
It won't be like what happened last time, will it, Tabby? Hell in the closet? The house sinking into the ground?
Oh, this time it could be much worse, Tim Tim. Much worse.
You should have seen Mama's face. The look in her eyes.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a minute. You said your mom thinks she heard from Antonio?
Mama said that she was sure.
And Luis got on the phone and heard Sheridan's voice?
But Sheridan's dead. Yeah, and Antonio's been gone for years.
I know it all sounds crazy, but Luis and Mama said that they were sure.
Well, maybe Sheridan isn't dead. Maybe an evil witch cast a spell to take her away from Luis.
Oh, Luis.
An evil spell to separate two lovers, to tear them apart.
You are never going to give up on this stuff, are you?
That is it, Reese. No more talk about witches and spells.
Oh, damn that Ross. He'll foul everything up.
Reese is closer to the truth than he knows.
Oh, tell me about it. When I think of all the spells I cast down through the centuries trying to keep Sheridan and Luis apart, dooming their relationship in every lifetime they had. Oh, I'm exhausted just thinking of all the work I put in.
Does Princess really think was Sheridan on the phone?
Well, even if it were, it doesn't matter. Luis and Sheridan's relationship is still finished. Remember? I added an extra player to the mix back when those two were on the Titanic.
That ship's officer.
Yes. A man who'll ensure that Sheridan and Luis stay apart. A man who'll always be there to come between them. And this time it'll be a little more interesting because I added a little twist.
What does Tabby mean?
The man's identity. Oh, it's almost too delicious to me.
Why? Has Sheridan met the man in this lifetime yet?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, she's with him now, even as we speak.
Who is this man, Tabby?
Antonio Brian Lopez Fitzgerald. Luis's brother.
Well, even though I don't have that many clothes, I guess I should take everything.
Why?
If everything goes the way I hope it does, I won't be coming back here again. I'll stay with my family, all my loved ones. If I even have a family. It's such a strange feeling, Brian.
What, you mean having amnesia?
Yeah, who am I? Where do I belong? Why do I have this sense that going to this town Harmony will put the missing pieces of my life back together? I mean, it could change everything for me.
What is it?
I'm nervous. Excited, but nervous. What if I'm wrong? What if Harmony doesn't mean anything to me at all?
Diana, I'll just have to wait and see. I mean,
I still don't know who I am or where I belong. What then?
you'll always have the island. And you'll always have me. I promise, I'll always be here for you. Always.
You didn't just say. I mean, how could that be Sheridan's voice on the phone?
I could have sworn that I heard Sheridan's voice. Right, how can that be? How can that be possible? Sheridan is with my brother? It doesn't make sense. Any of it.
Unless
we wanted to hear them so bad that we imagined it. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
I thought of that too. It makes sense. But still,
I don't believe it. I told you. It's a miracle.
You agree with her, Luis? Is it a miracle?
So, you and Teresa gonna have a baby?
No, we're not. Look, Teresa isn't pregnant. Look, that was just Lynn jumping to conclusions about Teresa being nauseous. Look, she got sick this morning too. She's probably just coming down with something.
Oh, so she's not pregnant.
No, she's not. Look, Teresa told me she wasn't pregnant.
Listen, what you doing here, man?
Well, I'm picking out some toys for the children's home. You know, we're Sheridan's favorite charity. And Christmas is kind of rough for those kids, so I just want to make sure they don't feel forgotten.
Oh, I know what that's like. Although at the same time, dude, I mean, it's kind of hard to feel forgotten when there's nobody around to forget you. You know what I mean? Hey, anything that needs doing for the children's home, count me in. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna pick up a couple of things for the kids myself.
Good man, Jeff.
Yeah. Oh, hey, man, I almost forgot why I'm here. Gotta pick up something for Beth, a present she ordered for her niece.
The holidays are great, aren't they? Now, and we were going to celebrate a ton this year. You know, we're going to put the biggest smiles on these kids' faces.
You really like kids, huh?
I'm crazy about them. I can't wait till Teresa and I have some of our own. Although, now's not the time. But, you know, part of me wishes that Teresa were pregnant. But that's impossible.
I have an appointment.
Name?
When I called yesterday, we had to give my first name.
That's right.
It's Teresa.
Yes, here we are.
The counselor will be with you soon.
A counselor?
Anyone considering terminating a pregnancy must meet with the counselor first. To be certain the choice they're making is right for them.
But I've already made up my mind.
The counselor will discuss all the options you have available to you.
There are no other options.
Why don't you take a seat and a counselor will be with you soon?
Okay. Thank you.
I think it's good that you're seeing a counselor, Teresa. Maybe she'll make you see that there are other choices. Something better for you.
I wish there were, Whitney. I mean, I've dreamed all of my life about having a baby. Like Ethan were the father, not Julian.
But it's your baby too, Teresa.
I know. And that's what makes this even harder. I don't want to do this. I just don't see any other solution.
Please just be open to what the counselor has to say.
I will be.
Okay.
Teresa, the counselor is ready to see you.
I know you're hoping things will work out for you in harmony. But if they don't, you still have me.
You've been so wonderful, Brian. I'll always be grateful to you.
Hey, anyone up for a sea voyage? What's going on here? You both look so serious.
I was just thinking about what if I get to Harmony and it means absolutely nothing to me.
Oh, come on. You can't give up hope now. Look, the way I figure it, you and Brian will hit Harmony around Christmas. And Christmas is the time for miracles. So who knows what'll happen?
You're right. I should be optimistic.
Yeah. The glass is always half full, honey. Half full.
I have to remember that.
I got what you asked me for.
Thank you. Actually, it's not for me. It's for you, Brian.
For me?
It's a Christmas present. For your mother. I'm hoping that when you get to the States, you'll see her. Because I know she would love to see you.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Why not?
Because I told you, when I called the house, I could hear my brother railing me in the background. Look, last night I also had a dream. A dream that my brother told me that if I came home, I was only going to break my mother's heart again.
Well, don't listen to your brother, even in your dreams. He's just a judgmental jerk. And you know, if I ever see him, I'm gonna tell him exactly what I think of him.
Well, you're not going to get that chance.
Well, you never know. You might change your mind. You should not let someone like your brother keep you from seeing your mother.
Don't you believe in miracles, Luis?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I do. But this is beyond miracles. This is impossible.
Luis, think back, mijo, to last Christmas when you thought Sheridan was dead and then she wasn't. And then when she was in the hospital. What did the doctors tell you?
The doctors didn't hold out much hope for her.
Right. And then on Christmas Eve at the church, she came to you, Luis.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember very well. It was the first time I told her I loved her.
That was a miracle, son.
Mama, it's a totally different situation. Sheridan wasn't really dead. The FBI wanted to take down the drug cartel and they faked her death. This time, she is dead. She was cremated.
Was she?
Yes. Her fingerprints and dental records match, and I have to accept the reality.
Who knows what's real? I need to put these in the recycling bin.
I'll get it.
No, I don't mind, really. Besides, I want to get some air.
I've been sitting here listening to everything. You know what realist I am. I've never believed in spiritual or mystical stuff. But if there are such things as miracles, then who better for them to happen to than your mother and Sheridan? Pilar is the most selfless person I've ever known in my life. And Sheridan was a kind, loving woman. I'm not saying I believe that she's alive or that there's any hope of Antonio coming home. But if there is a miracle in the works, then your mother and Sheridan are the kind of people that happen to.
I'm telling you, a witch and maybe her little doll cast a spell to keep Luis and Sheridan apart.
You're really starting to lose it, Reese.
All right, scoff if you will. But one of these days, I'm going to prove that I'm right. Tabitha Lennox is a witch.
Dream on, Ross, you little twerp.
You know, it is a distinct possibility that Sheridan is still alive. I wouldn't be surprised if she was on her way back to Luis right now.
I thought there was an evil spell trying to keep them apart.
I may have a scientific mind, but I'm a romantic at heart.
Sure you are.
I believe in the power of love, that no evil spell can keep two people who truly love each other apart forever. Hey, what's wrong?
Are you all right?
What's going on?
Klutz K dropped a glass. Oh my! Charity's in the ice cube.
Which Cherry?
The real one. The one trapped in the block of ice in the cave.
Oh, poor Cherry. Timmy hates this.
What was it, Kay?
I thought I saw a mouse over there. No, Miguel, don't. It's glass. I don't want you to cut yourself. I'll clear it up. It's open. What?
Kay! You almost stepped on my hand.
Sorry.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. It's just a nice cube. This is my best friend, Whitney. I wanted her to be here with me, if that's okay.
Of course it is. Now, I'm not here to tell you what to do, Teresa. I only want to be certain that you've completely thought this through and that you've made your decision fully aware of all of your other options.
It's just so complicated. I went down to the islands to convince a man to take his son back into the family.
This man got her drunk, married her, and then they had sex.
I thought that I was making love to the son. He's my fiancé. But it was just a fantasy. It was a dream. Thank you. And when I woke up, I was in bed with that other man.
And you weren't on birth control.
No.
So you're pregnant with his child.
And if my fiancé finds out, he'll know that I wasn't honest with him because I didn't tell him what happened, and he'll never forgive me.
Sounds like a very difficult situation.
Abortion is against everything that I believe in. But this pregnancy will hurt the man that I love so much that it'll end our relationship.
Have you considered adoption or allowing the biological father to raise the child?
Yes, I have considered adoption, but then I would have to go away to have the baby and hide the pregnancy, and then I would have to explain to my fiancé why I left. And as for the father raising this baby, no, never. His values are too warped. There is no way I'd ever let Julian raise this child.
Well, only you know which choice is best for you. I'm going to give you some literature to read so that you can look at the various other options open to you. I'll be back. If you have any doubts, Teresa, any doubts at all, I strongly advise you not to go through with this.
Ross, going on about true love winning out over spells, bringing lovers back together. Oh, what rot. I'm afraid it's got to Kay. She's looking very worried.
Maybe she'll give up on getting Miguel and buy out the real charity.
She better not. It'll be you and me in the deep freeze.
Charity, can I talk to you for a minute? We're gonna forget our little plan for right now. See, I need to speed things up a little bit, so I want you to do something to push Miguel away from you today. Anything you want, Kay. Tell me. It's done. Good. Here's what we're gonna do.
Diana's not here?
No, she went outside. Think she's still nervous about making the trip.
That's understandable, considering she's almost drowned twice.
And you're nervous too, aren't you?
Me?
Yeah. About seeing your family? Diana doesn't know that they're in harmony, does she?
No, and I don't want her to know.
Brian, whatever you're running from, isn't it time you stopped? Come on, this is a perfect opportunity to end it. Fate is sending you to Harmony for a reason.
Fate? I'm returning some woman's boat, Liz.
It's more than that, and you know it.
Look, I'm happy here on this island. My life is fine.
No, it isn't, Brian. You want more. Hey, we all do. Nobody wants to be away from the people they love. Go see your family. See what happens. Brian, you never know.
Dear God, please help me find out who I am. If I belong in Harmony, who I belong with.
I'm not saying I believe that she's alive or that there's any hope of Antonio coming home. But if there is a miracle in the works, then your mother and Sheridan are the kind of people that happen to.
Have faith, Luis. Have faith.
Who's that, a teddy bear? What you doing in there by itself? Oh, who's that for?
Oh, for firstborn. Yeah, I know Teresa will love it. We can't wait to get pregnant, you know?
Hey, Ethan, Chad.
Catherine, John.
Hey, Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas. A little shopping?
Yeah, what else?
What a coincidence. We just saw Teresa a little while ago on 4th Street.
Oh, no kidding.
Hey, listen, we'd love to chit-chat, but we got about a gazillion hours of shopping to go, right? So, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Wow. I wonder what Teresa's doing on 4th Street.
I don't have a clue.
At least I know where she is.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you say that let's go over there and surprise her?
Let's do it.
None of these options work for me, Whitney. Just keep looking. But no matter what, Ethan will find out that I'm pregnant. And I'll lose him. Teresa, remember what the counselor said. If you have any doubts
I know.
whatsoever, I know. Don't do it.
I brought the consent and release forms. Now, these are for you to take with you. If after you've read all of the literature and considered your options, you decide to terminate the pregnancy, you're going to need to sign these and make an appointment.
Well, I don't need to take these with me. Because I've made up my mind. I'm gonna go through with it. It's the only way.
Sheridan, I'll always love you.
Mijo, never give up hope. Miracles do happen.
I don't know, Mama. I just don't know.
Just have faith. I'm gonna check on the kids.
Okay.
Dad, hey.
Hello.
What's up?
Okay, look, I just talked to Liz, you know, the lady who owns the hotel down in the islands.
And your boat?
They're setting sail tonight. So the people bringing it up should be here for Christmas.
That's great.
Yeah.
Look, I really apologize for not being able to bring it back myself.
Forget it.
It's just that I felt strange down there. I kept sensing Sheridan's presence everywhere. It was like she was alive. I know, it sounds crazy.
No, it's okay.
I wish I knew more about the island.
Hey, well, we're still on for dinner with the 2 people bringing the boat back, so maybe they'll have the answers you're looking for.
I just spoke to the woman who owns the boat.
Yeah, so what's the deal?
Well, she's not sure if she's going to be in town when you guys arrive, so she gave me the name of someone to contact when you get there.
Oh, yeah, who's that?
Louise Lopez Fitzgerald.
All ready to set sail. You have the exact location of where we're supposed to take the boat?
Yeah. Yeah, I know the location.
What's Kay gonna have Zombie Charity do now?
No idea, lad. No idea. But I'm sure it'll be an absolute delight because Kay's a very creative girl. Oh, Timmy, this is almost as good as last night when that brat turned into an ice cube. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next.
Timmy doesn't like this. In fact, Timmy doesn't think he can take it anymore. Timmy's got to do something to save his sweet Charity.
We are totally tinseled.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, guys.
Strategically placed for optimal kiss capability. Charity?
I think you know what it means when 2 people are caught under the mistletoe.